What we're going to do right here now, we're going to set our Roland Fantom S up so we can actually get started using another machine like an MPC for our drum patterns and turn the Fantom S into sort of a module and a keyboard. Now, with a little setup, you get a template. Check it out. Okay, here we go.
Alright, of course we always have to go to our mixer section.
You press mixer first.
And what comes up here first is sound on sound. Now, what we want is our own performance, because this performance, as you can see, is already set up with all different kinds of levels, panning, and sounds. We want our basic template. So, just like before, I'm going to press F5, and as you can see, we have all of our user templates here. I want to go to our preset templates. I just press the down arrow and use my jog wheel here, and I'm going to select template. I'll press select, and now we have everything is even across, and there's just our basic piano sound on every channel.
I see it's a default setting.
Exactly. So first thing we're going to do, since we're going to be sequencing with an external sequencer, is set up our sounds. Now, how the Fantom S works is when you bring up this template, each sound on one of these parts will correspond to its MIDI channel. So whatever sound you put on MIDI, or on part 1 rather, will be on MIDI channel 1. Part 2, MIDI channel 2. Part 3, MIDI channel 3, so on and so forth. So, I guess we'll just get started here. Why don't we use a piano here for our very first sound. I'm going to go to part 2 here. As you can see there, part 2.
Right.
I'm going to press patch list, and we're going to find a bass. I'll move down here, and there we go. Here's some basses. Let's find something good. That's not too bad.
That's good.
I'm going to select that. Now, as you can see, part 2 has acoustic bass, which means also that MIDI channel 2 will be playing the bass. Now let's go to our MIDI channel 3 here. Let me just pick out maybe some Rhodes. Let's go to our electric piano and our Lonesome Rhodes. Sounds great. And next part here, 4, we're going to use, what do you think, Doc?
Let's use like a string type sound.
Okay.
That's real popular.
We'll just use our category search. It's real simple here. Helps us find exactly what kind of sound we need. Ooh, there's our strings. Let's get crossbows.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool there. Let's select that. And so now we have 4 sounds. We have crossbows for part 4, Lonesome Rhodes for part 3, acoustic bass for part 2, and So True piano for part 1. I'm going to pick one last sound here for 5. Why don't we get like a guitar?
A guitar's great.
Okay. I'm going to move down here, and let's get an acoustic. Let's see what we got. Twangy one's not too bad.
Yep.
Let's try that. Just press select, and as you can see, part 5, wide acoustic guitar.
Right.
So right now we're pretty much already set up to sequence with an external sequencer. All you're going to need to do now is make sure that your external sequencer is set for the right MIDI channels, and you're good to go. And now, why don't we make up a beat? We're going to be using our ever popular MPC 1000.
Yeah.
And Doc's going to show you how to make a groove.
Let's get busy.